one T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on Excellent Future Digibite OG. So guys, I still have no internet. It's still out, so I'm going to try to keep these videos to like 3.5, 4 minutes or less so they upload faster. So as you can see, Bitcoin broke down a little bit. As we were talking about yesterday, it looked like we were around on the top. And it looks like we're in a critical spot here because in the 4 hour, you can definitely see the M in the pattern. But that doesn't mean it's going to stay an M in the pattern. We can still do, we can still do things like this. Bitcoin can still do things like this if it wants. And then work its way down. So I'm not necessarily ready to say that it's coming down. I know I've been calling for the reversal. I know it looks like it. But let's just let it play out. Be patient. Because we're already 10 steps ahead. I see the narrative changing on YouTube. It went from, we're going on a all-time high run to now, we might have a pullback before the second blast off. You see how that works? Well, we don't lie. We don't expose, So if you don't like XRP, the first thing would be get the fuck out. Get those walking boots on and walk the fuck out of my channel. Secondly, it still looks like what I was saying is in play with XRP. It looks like we came down, and now it looks like we might bounce back up and do the Batman. That's why when you look at some of these cryptos, like I had a watch out on HBAR. I said, we got to find the right spot to buy it. I seen some people bought it at 23.3 when I said, we're waiting to see where the right buy-in price is. Because when Bitcoin does that, nothing stays up. Everything drops. So it's suggesting with HBAR, if Bitcoin just doesn't collapse, that there's a minimum sweet zone here, somewhere in here at anywhere between 25.3 and 27. So about 26 cents is a sweet spot where HBAR looks like it wants to get to. But that is all going to depend on, that will all depend on Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. If Bitcoin ends up breaking through, because we're at that apex right now. If we break through this area, we're going down to the right shoulder. The farthest you could possibly go and still say we're not going to go to the right shoulder, we're pretty much there. This is where I could see it pulling back up and hitting upper resistance for a third time. But in the 4 hour, you can see what the pattern looks like. It's just with that tiny little M at the top. It kind of seems like this might get spread out a little bit more. But if it comes down, it comes down because we've been calling for it. We know what's coming. We didn't get caught up in the bullshit. But we also have to, we got to get ready for XRP when it makes this big drop. So it doesn't seem to me XRP is ready to just all out collapse. It seems like to me it's pulling back like we said. And then it might come up to make the M, which would make it look something like that before it came down. So we're going to see if it takes that route from 98 to 109 or if it continues down. You'll know if we come out onto the right shoulder with Bitcoin because XRP is going to be down below 88 cents. It's going to be a swift and sudden drop for a lot of people. If you want to take a chance on HBAR, I would say now would be the time. You're in a very risky spot, remember, though, because if Bitcoin collapses, so will HBAR. So if you want to take a chance on HBAR now, if you think Bitcoin's going to rally back up and not fall to a right shoulder, would be the time. But remember, this is very, very dangerous because if Bitcoin falls to a right shoulder, all other cryptos are dropping at least 7 to 10% instantly. So stay true, stay blessed.